It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I am at Glynn Haven Park, which is just the cutest little neighborhood on St. Simon's Island. So if you are looking to live on St. Simon's Island for, in the 400,000s, 500 to 600,000 range, then Glynn Haven is the spot for you to check out. Go down the slide, sis. Hold on, I gotta get you in my lap. If you're looking to be on St. Simon's Island between 400 and 600,000, this is going to be the spot for you. So you've got a couple different streets to note. So it kind of starts when you get to the corner of Frederica and Sea Island Road. About from there up to you get to Sea Palms. And you're looking at a couple different streets, but there's Holly Street, Atlantic Street, and Palmetto Street. Those are kind of the three main streets that are going to be of interest. And then those run parallel like this. And then in between those are like 2nd Avenue, 3rd Avenue, little streets like that. And those all have homes as well. And then kind of smack in the middle between Palmetto Street and Atlantic Street is where I am. And that is Glynn Haven Park. It's a very small park. But it does have a green space, and surrounded by us are the cute little homes, just cottage style, on the smaller size. Obviously, when you start talking about that price point on St. Simon's Island, it's going to be a smaller home, smaller lots. It's a really cute little neighborhood on the mid-north end of the island. So you're really centrally located to Harris Teeter. You're very close to Harris Teeter, which is one of 2 grocery stores that we have here on the island. You're pretty close to, the beach access. You're not as far as the full north end of the island. So you're looking at only like 10 minutes to the beach. And that's like to toes in the sand. Big golf cart community, of course, riding up and down these streets. You're always going to see people out here running. You're going to see people out here riding bikes, walking their dogs, pushing babies in strollers. So it's a really walkable community, which honestly all of St. Simon's Island is. It's not uncommon that if you're driving around, you're going to be stopping for people on bikes or golf carts and things like that, and people walking. So that's definitely something that you're going to get living on St. Simon's Island. But I love this neighborhood, and like I said, the homes, they're going to range from 400 to 600,000 and anywhere from 1,100 square feet up to even like the lower 2,000 square feet. So it kind of just depends on the home. And hi, my name is Cassie Long with Horizon Realty, and I help individuals and families just like you relocate right here to South Coastal Georgia. If you are looking to make a move, whether that's 9 days or 90 days, I would love to help you. You can find all of my contact information down in the description box below. Love that the middle is fenced in, so you can have your kids, if they're old enough, fenced in there while you are running laps around. It is concrete. It's a big square around the edge. You can actually see my daughter's walking some laps over there, but so that part's not fenced in, but you do have a couple feet before it gets to the road, and then you've got the parking lot over there for cars. All right, so that's the road we came down. So when you come out, you start getting into some of the shops, and then Frederica North is over there, and down just about one more street and it's going to be Sea Palms, and this is Frederica Road. You come out, you're across from the fire station and shops. And no St. Simon's Day would be complete without a trip to Wake Up Coffee. So I'm gonna get these monsters out of the car. I'm gonna get some coffee and treats. Guys, I am back home, just sitting in the garden, and I wasn't able to get into the home on Holly Street that is for sale today, but I wanted to pull up on my phone and show you guys the different listings that are available right now in the Glen Haven neighborhood. So there are actually only 6 listings. We're not going to go through every single home, but we will go through kind of smallest, so and lowest price point, and then we'll go through the largest and highest price point. Let's look at one that is on Palmetto Street. Now this home, most of the homes on Palmetto Street are pretty small. So this one comes in just at 848 square feet. It's 2-bed, 2-bath. And I mean, it's really cute. It's less than 5 miles to the beach, and it's just a cottage style home. And a lot of the homes on Palmetto are kind of that larger, kind of like shotgun style, where it's like the front, you just see a big window and then it goes straight back. So it's kind of that kind of floor plan. Now I know 848 square feet might be small for some people, but in this area there's no HOA. I don't believe there's any flood insurance here, and there's not any rental restrictions. So a 2-bedroom, 2-bath at 800 square feet, you could definitely rent this out. Now I will say, the mid-north end of the island isn't like the hottest spot for rentals. We also have what's called FLETC, which is the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center located in Brunswick. So a lot of the homes here that are rentals typically get rented out to a FLETC employee who comes for maybe a 3 to 6 month assignment. So if it's just one individual, they don't need anything large. So just keep that in mind, that it may not rent out the best as far as family vacation, but there are other options for rentals as you get up into the mid-north section. So, and this is also pretty much right across the street from Sea Palms, so it could have the potential to rent out to someone who just wants to come down and golf and all that kind of stuff. Now let's take a look at the higher end. So this one on Holly Street is 4-bed, 4-bath, coming in at 2,300 square feet. And if you are interested in any of these homes available near the Glen Haven neighborhood, or any home really, I can always do a virtual tour and go in and get you guys an inside peek. But this home is really, really cute, and it has a lot of outdoor living with 2 decks and the covered patio area. Because one of the things about living on St. Simon's Island is you're going to want to be outside. Obviously it gets hot, but having that covered patio area is really, really nice for those summer mornings and summer evenings. So again, no HOA or restrictions or short-term or long-term rentals. So that is one thing to know about this neighborhood. And again, this is just right down the road from the first one we talked about, so you're only a little bit a ways from the beach. And this one, the lot size, it sits on 0.18 of an acre. It was built in 1988. So any of the homes here in the Glen Haven neighborhood are going to be zoned for Oglethorpe Point Elementary School. Now that is on the north end of the island. So basically from here, you'll keep going down Frederica Road until you get to that roundabout. And that is pretty much that's the north end of the island. You'll go around the roundabout and then towards the left, and the elementary school is just right down there. And then as far as middle school and high school, you do have to go over into Brunswick. For those, that's going to be Glynn Middle and then Glynn Academy High School. So all of St. Simon's Island is zoned to Glynn Middle and Glynn Academy High Schools. Another option is a lot of people that live on the island choose to do Frederica Academy, which is a private school on the island. There's also St. Simon's Christian School, and there are a couple other private schools in Brunswick if that is the option that you choose. But that's just a little bit about the schools for this cute little neighborhood, Glen Haven. Again, my name's Cassie Long, and I get calls, texts, emails every single day of people looking to make a move. So if that's you and you're thinking of relocating to South Coastal Georgia, all my information is down in the description box below. And if you want to learn more about the pros and cons of living on St. Simons Island, then you can watch this video right here. Thanks, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you found this video helpful.